As we approach the new year, equity markets continue to scale new highs. While the Nifty is already up by 14% year to date, it is up by a whopping 83% from its lows seen in March 2020. Let's do a three-point analysis to find out if it can manage to hold on to these current levels through 2021 or even gain further. 1. Corporate earnings, the cornerstone for 2021. Well, 2020 was all about COVID-19 pandemic. And then a synchronized stimulus by central banks and governments globally to fight the pandemic, and then the discovery of an effective vaccine. In 2021, equity market performance hinges on earnings recovery. Now, while the markets will actually look through FY21 earnings, FY22 and FY23 earnings are quite crucial. Now, the street expects Nifty 50 earnings to grow at a CAGR of over 20% between FY20 and FY23. The expectations are largely driven by the normalization of the depressed earnings by private banks, energy, auto, telecom, commodity companies, and also pharmaceuticals. Now, over 50% of the anticipated growth in earnings is actually expected to come from the private bank space, consumer discretionary, and also energy. Now, low provisioning by banks and reversal of inventory losses in oil and gas should definitely boost the earnings going forward. That said, the rise in inflation is a key risk. Now, increase in the input prices will definitely slow down margin expansions, and if that's the case, the top line growth, which actually reflects the aggregate demand, needs to be very strong. 2. Economic growth to boost sentiments. Well, the arrival of the effective vaccines will definitely allow for a definitive normalization of economic activities in 2021. The continuation of the V-shaped economic recovery, which already began to unfold in Q3 of CY20, is likely to be highly supportive for the market sentiment. Now, while there are signs of initial recovery, there are quite a few dark clouds looming in the form of, say, constrained government spending, the sluggish corporate capex, and slower revival in consumption and risk of even overshooting the fiscal targets. Now, oil prices will also remain a wild card to watch out for. Now, however, the RBI's supportive monetary policies should definitely aid a bounce back in growth going forward. Should the inflation accelerate or financing conditions get tightened up, some pockets of stress in the economy could definitely arise. Overall, in calendar year 21, the market will be ahead of the real economy, which will rebound, but has a long way to go before a full recovery. 3. Weak dollar to support flows and unprecedented valuations to be a watch out for. Now, foreign capital has been hugely supportive of a strong performance of the Indian equity market. A lower dollar has triggered huge inflows to emerging markets as well. Now, when we talk about, we do see an upside bias in the markets in the near term, as there is a significant potential for further weakness in the dollar when we see ahead. Now, the fall in earnings combined with the rapid recovery in equity markets since the end of March has definitely led to a meaningful rise in the valuation multiples. The 12-month forward price earnings, that's PE ratio, for Nifty now stands at over 24 times FY22 estimated earnings. Hence, in a best case scenario, the PE will remain unchanged in 2021 or may even fall. Now, despite the lofty valuations, an outright collapse in PE is likely as equity risk premium remains favorable. All in all, a synchronized global recovery, prolonged low rates, and a weakening US dollar are all significant tailwinds for Indian equities in 2021. Now, equity markets could continue to benefit from the TINA, that is, there is no alternative kind of an effect in 2021. The market rally could definitely continue to broaden from here on and favor even mid and small caps and also cyclical that investors can keep an eye on.